Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready for a story that is going to make your taste buds tingle and your heart feel all warm and fuzzy. Today, we are diving into the delightful tale of Chef Tiny and the Giant Pancake. You're not going to want to miss this one. So, picture this, in a cozy little kitchen, nestled in a charming, bustling town, lived a chef named Tiny. Now, Tiny wasn't tiny in spirit. His passion for cooking was as grand as the highest mountain. But physically, well, he was, indeed, quite small. Despite his size, Chef Tiny had dreams that were anything but. He dreamed of creating the most magnificent dish the town had ever seen, a dish so incredible it would bring joy to every single person. He spent countless hours experimenting, mixing, whisking, and tasting. His specialty? Pancakes. Light, fluffy, golden pancakes that practically melted in your mouth. But Tiny wasn't content with just a good pancake. He wanted a great pancake. No, scratch that, he wanted a giant pancake. A pancake so enormous, it could feed the entire town at once. Sounds impossible, right? That's what many of his fellow chefs thought. They chuckled good-naturedly. Oh, Tiny, you and your big ideas. But Tiny wasn't deterred. He believed that with enough heart and enough butter, anything was possible. He studied recipes from ancient cookbooks. He researched the science of bubbles and batter, and he even consulted with the town's oldest baker, Mrs. Crumble, who knew a thing or two about large-scale baking. His first attempts were, let's just say, character building. One pancake ended up looking like a rather flat, burnt frisbee. Another stuck stubbornly to the pan, refusing to budge. The third, well, let's just say it tried to escape the kitchen entirely. But with every mishap, Tiny learned something new. He adjusted his flour to milk ratio, he discovered the perfect temperature for his griddle, and he even invented a special, extra long spatula just for this monumental task. Finally, after weeks of dedication, the day arrived. Tiny had commissioned a colossal, custom-made griddle. It was practically the size of a small table. He had gathered the finest ingredients: eggs from Farmer Giles' happy hens, fresh milk from Daisy the cow, and the most golden, natural maple syrup you could imagine. The entire town buzzed with anticipation. They lined up outside his kitchen, peeking through the windows, eager to witness this culinary spectacle. Tiny, wearing his pristine white chef's hat, stood proudly before his giant griddle. He took a deep breath, and with a confident smile, he poured the enormous batch of batter onto the hot surface. A gentle sizzle filled the air, and a delicious aroma began to waft through the streets. Slowly, majestically, the pancake began to cook. Golden bubbles appeared, growing bigger and bigger, a sign of its perfect fluffiness. Flipping it was the ultimate challenge. With the help of a few strong friends and his super spatula, Tiny managed to turn the pancake with a mighty heave. The crowd gasped, then cheered. It was a masterpiece, golden brown on both sides, perfectly circular, and impossibly thick. Once it was cooked to perfection, Tiny, with the help of even more friends, carefully carried the giant pancake out to the town square. It was so big, it covered an entire picnic table. The townsfolk, young and old, gathered around, their eyes wide with wonder. Tiny then drizzled the pancake with that rich, amber maple syrup, and topped it with fresh berries from the local farm. The joy was immediate and infectious. Everyone took a slice, some eating it with forks, others simply tearing off a piece with their hands. Laughter and happy chatter filled the square. It wasn't just a pancake. It was a symbol of what dedication, belief, and a little bit of community spirit could achieve. Chef Tiny, small in stature but immense in heart, had created something truly extraordinary. His giant pancake didn't just feed their bellies. It fed their souls and brought the entire town closer together. And that, my friends, is a wonderful story of Chef Tiny and his magnificent giant pancake. It just goes to show that no dream is too big, no chef is too small, and with enough passion, you can truly cook up something amazing. What's your favorite pancake topping? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, please give us a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.